let's talk about Showtime. Shohei Ohtani. I told every single one of you at the beginning of the year that Shohei Ohtani this season, I said, that man is going to go 40-40. He's going to become the sixth player of all time to go 40-40 in a Major League Baseball season. Well, he did it before September. He did it in late August, and he did it with a grand slam, a walk-off grand slam. Are you kidding me? This stuff shouldn't exist. I know I just talked about Aaron Judge, and I know I just said Aaron Judge is the best hitter I've seen since Barry Bonds. But I'm going to sit here right now and say Shohei Ohtani is hands down the greatest player of all time. Let's flash back to August 23rd. August 23rd, 2023. Shohei Ohtani tore his UCL. Fast forward, August 23rd, the same day, 1 year later, Shohei Ohtani hit a walk-off grand slam to become the sixth member ever of the 40-40 club. Ever. And he's the earliest in a season to do it by far. Listen to this. In 1996, Barry Bonds did it in 158 games. Again, the club is short. It's small. There's only been 5 members before Shohei. Barry Bonds, A-Rod, Ronald Acuna Jr., Jose Canseco, and Alfonso Soriano. Barry Bonds in 96 did it in 158 games. A-Rod in 1998 did it in 153 games. Ronald Acuna Jr. in 2023 did it in 152. Jose Canseco in 1988 did it in 151 games. Alfonso Soriano in 06 did it in 147 games. And Shohei Ohtani, the sixth ever member of the 40-40 club, did it in 126 games. Now, I know we're going to sit here and argue, and everybody's going to say, and I'm not saying it's wrong, but everyone is going to say the 40-40 club is so much easier to get to now. The bases are bigger. The base paths are smaller. There's rules on how many times you can pick over. I hear you. The stolen base is absolutely easier to achieve. But let's talk about the homers. Homers are harder to hit. Pitchers are throwing harder. Pitchers are throwing 105 miles an hour with the highest spin rate of all time, with the best off-speed pitches of all time. Batting average is at an all-time low. So sure, stealing bases is easier, but hitting homers is harder. But forget 40-40 for Shohei. Forget that number. He's did it. He did it. He's done that. He's currently on pace to finish with exactly 50 in both categories. 50 homers, 50 stolen bases. Shohei Ohtani would be the first player in the history of baseball to go 50-50 in a season if he did that. And what's crazy, after all that, he hit that walk-off grand slam to enter the 40-40 club, the stuff that movies are made out of. And he did all of that. And the very next day, he was out on the mound, throwing a bullpen, throwing off of the mound for the first time since his UCL surgery. This is the greatest baseball player of all time. Are you kidding me? And I don't want to have the conversation, right? I've had it so many times. I always end up going down a rabbit hole of how can you say this about Aaron Judge, but then say this about Shohei? Aaron Judge is the greatest hitter Aaron Judge is the greatest hitter I've seen since Barry Bonds. Shohei Ohtani is the greatest baseball player of all time. Both of those are true. Shohei Ohtani is having an absolutely incredible offensive season. He also pitches at an elite level, at an all-star level in baseball, at a Cy Young level in baseball. If he didn't get hurt last year, I mean, there's an argument for Cy Young. There's always been an argument for Cy Young for him. So we're talking one of the best hitters in baseball, One of the greatest offensive players of all time, we can now say, with him entering the 40-40 club. And one of the best pitchers in baseball. That has never happened. Shohei is the greatest baseball player that we have ever seen. He's currently second in both homers and stolen bases in all of Major League Baseball. He's second in both. The players to finish a season top 2 in Major League Baseball in both home runs and stolen bases. In 1908, Honus Wagner did it. And in 1909, Ty Cobb did it. That's it. If the season ended right now, 2024, Shohei Ohtani is on that list. I sat here. I was adamant about it before the year. I know I always talk about Shohei and I talk about how good he is. And oh no, he's not pitching this year. Yeah, you know what? That sucks. But I called it the second it happened. Shohei's going to steal a bunch of bases. I think Shohei Ohtani is going to go 40-40 this year. And everyone points to his numbers and say, well, seriously, he's never come close to that in stolen bases. I didn't care. I knew what he was going to do with him not pitching this year. And he's just able to maximize his talent on the offensive side. And I think, and I said this a month ago and was sort of laughed at, I said, I think Shohei's going to get to 40-40. In fact, I think he might even get to 50-50. People are like, okay, pump the brakes. 50-50 never happened. I could see 40-40 happening. Well, he's there with over a month to go in the season, and Shohei is coming closer and closer and closer to that 50-50 mark. And he would be the first player in the history of baseball to do that. Absolutely incredible.